What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a different sort of video today. Today I'm giving you a tour of my PlayStation account before I transitioned over to the Xbox and started the Half-Time Road to Glory. And on this account we managed to go 35 wins as my best record. So this account has done absolute bits for me, and of course it's before Team of the Season, so there's not going to be too many spectacular players. But let's get straight into it. On the screen in front of you is one of the two teams I used. Ronaldo, Suarez and Messi up front, Team of the Year Modric in the midfield with Nainggolan and El Shaarawy, and a very strong Calcio A defense with Buffon in goal. So yeah, this was a very good team, and I usually switch into the 4-1-2-1-2 with Messi at the cam position. So that's what I used to do on this team. And if we move over to the second team, you'll see I have a lot of untradeable players, and that's, I've got the Dele Alli 86 rated, I've got Eden Hazard, I've got Mane, who's actually untradeable because I got him from the SBC. On top of that we have Zlatan Ibrahimovic's 92 card, and on top of that, I'm saying on top of that a lot recently, Marcus Alonso, who we have in the Road to Glory, but an 85 rated version, which I managed to pack pull, and I actually haven't used on this account yet. So it'll be interesting to see what we managed to do with this team if I ever play any more games on it. But this was the second team that we went into FUT Champs with, and I think this was my main team before we got Ronaldo and Messi and Suarez. So yeah, it's actually very interesting to see that we've pretty much got a very similar team already within about 2 months compared to about 6 months of me playing on this PlayStation account. However, guys, let's move over to some further details with some of the players. And as you can see, we're first going to start off with Luka Modric. I bought him for 1.29 million coins. I only played with him for 80 or so games, and he was a very decent box-to-box midfielder when I used him. He's very tactical, very skillful, very agile, so he was a great player to use. On top of that, Barzagli and you'll see Kostas Manolas as well. Picked them both up, and I both have about 300 games in the club with these two players, and they're just such a good centre-back partnership. And I was using their base versions on my Road to Glory at the start of the Road to Glory. On top of that, Seamus Coleman, I actually picked him up as an investment. It was a very bad investment because he just plummeted in price afterwards. And Alexandro as well, 119 games played, and I paid 242k. Considering that his orange card is half that price, man, I've lost some coins on this account. It's absolutely insane to see how much we've actually lost. Alessandro Florenzi as well as another one, 307 games as well, and I picked him up at the same time as Manolas, and 168,000 coins I picked him up for. I thought that was a decent deal at the time, and he actually went up to about 240, 250 if I'm not incorrect. So a very decent card to pick up. And right now we're just going through all the tradable special cards, and we'll get to the untradables in a bit, and then the regular gold cards that I want to show you guys. Winston Reid is another one. He is such an integral part of my team. 32k and 240 games played for. He's pretty much another Chris Smalling, and that is what you like to see, because Chris Smalling was so overpowered. So Winston Reid also very overpowered. Now we move over to some tradable cards, untradeable cards, and we have Luis Suarez. I honestly thought I played a lot more games with Suarez, Messi and Ronaldo than I actually did. Only 127 games played with Suarez, which is very interesting. 236 games played, 63 games played with Ibrahimovic. And an interesting thing about this Zlatan Ibrahimovic is I actually managed to pack his 90 rated card in the first week of FIFA. So I pretty much got that Zlatan Ibrahimovic for free, which was absolutely amazing. And his card is so good. His card is so good. Same with Hazard, probably one of the most capped players in our club. 531 games played and almost a goal contribution per game. And you can tell that I'm not as good on the PlayStation as I am on the Xbox. Harry Kane I didn't really like. Same with that Higuain card. And I think it's just because when you're moving the controller, the PlayStation thumbsticks are just a lot more slippery and a lot less like manual, so I don't know how to really, I don't know how to control my players as well on the PlayStation as well as I do on the Xbox. But Buffon is another one that we've played a lot of games with, 312 games with him, and I absolutely adore his card. Moving onwards, I did do the SBC Sun on this account. I didn't really put that many valuable players or anything into that. I just did it because I wanted the packs, and I wasn't really concerned. Thomas Muller, he was absolutely sensational. I picked him up at the start of the game, and I picked him up with Vidal, who I packed pulled, and Renato Sanchez in the midfield, with that 85 right forward Douglas Costa, and that was my starting setup, and that was absolutely amazing. Also Dimitri Payet, that right center midfield position, you hit him with some long shots, absolutely fantastic card. The only problem with him is he's got low stamina, so you have to watch out for that. And Mane I managed to pick up from the SBC Once to Watch untradeable thingy-majiggy, and he was just so good. He's actually a very, very good card, and I was really considering getting him on the RTG, but we managed to pull a Red Messi instead, so Red Messi obviously has to go in that right forward position. Moving onwards down some more untradeable cards, you'll see I have another Once to Watch Pjanic, and that's because I got him as well through the SBC Once to Watch untradeable SBC. And Insigne as well, a very, very good card. He's very agile, same with Salah, and they both have clinical finishing. I really thought I played a lot more games with Salah than 101. I thought I played at least like 5 weekend leagues, but that makes sense because I alternate between 2 teams, so that actually makes sense. I can understand that. Giovinco mainly used as a super sub, that's why he's got such low goal to game ratio, but he's been doing absolute work for me at the cam position when I sub him on. And Pjanic, as I said, a really good midfielder, and he's actually a really good cam and a really good free kick taker. So if you want a good free kick taker, Pjanic is your man. Now moving onwards, Dele Alli, one of my most adored cards in the game, and that's just because he is such a good box to box. Like, he's actually really good defensively, even though he doesn't play there in real life, because he's got good stamina, he's really tall, he can win those headers, and he's just very strong on the ball. So that's what you like to see from a player like Dele Alli. And as I said before, Douglas Costa's card 85. I managed to pay, I think we paid 240k at the start of the game to get that card. SBCs at the start of the game were absolutely insane. Kante's another one we got from the untradeable SBC Once to Watch upgrade, and I actually had his 85 Once to Watch before, but I picked him up for 120k and sold him for 340. So that is some absolute profits made. I was very happy about that. We're moving down the line. We got Raheem Sterling, one of the OGs of the club. He was one of the guys you put him in the start of the team, and he's so overpowered from that double tap across the box on his right foot. And 494 games played for the club, and him partnered up with regular Ibrahimovic and Heung-min Son's purple card, 159 games. He didn't get that many games for me, to be honest, just because Hazard came the next month. So I had to get that Hazard card, and Hazard kind of kicked Son out of the team, which was very unfortunate. But as you can see, we do have a lot of red cards, and that's because I've played a lot of FUT Champions over the past few months. Probably 6 or 7 months of FUT Champs on this account, which is very nice. I obviously have a red Pulisic there as well, so that was pretty decent, and a silver Haps because I didn't play 2 of the weeks because I was on holidays. But yeah, that's pretty much the club. And we get over to the gold. I completely forgot about the gold cards, but important to note here, I paid 1.65 million coins for Ronaldo, played only 83 games with him, and he is halved in price since I moved over. That is absolutely mental how he is halved in price, but he is such a good card. If you want a good striker, whatever, pick up Ronaldo. I think that's kind of guaranteed, really. Same with Messi. Messi was absolutely phenomenal. I think Messi really outshone Ronaldo, to be fair, just because I'm more of an agile LT-RT player, and Ronaldo's a bit taller. But after I got used to Ronaldo, I think his flow kind of came to me. De Gea, an OG in the club, real like top quality goalkeeper, probably one of the best in the game. And Pogba, I paid 503k for Pogba. He's down to like 200 and something, maybe 180, 190. But he is such a good player off the ball. He's got long legs, he can tackle, he can go through all your defense. It's absolutely insane. Vidal, as you can see, once first owner card, and we packed him alongside Ibrahimovic at the start of the game. And then after that, there's not that many players, Raja Nainggolan as well. But the important thing to note is also my coins and my game record. I have about 1.1 thousand wins to 450 losses, which is pretty decent on the account, considering that I didn't know what I was doing at the start of the game, so I thought that was pretty decent. And on top of that, we have 1.8 million coins in the account, which means I can spend that on a bunch of Serie A, Calcio A players when they come out, because they haven't been out yet. As I'm recording this video, they're coming out next week, but you guys are seeing this because I'm currently unable to upload quite a few videos, so I have a scheduled videos coming out for you guys. So that's what that is about. Now let's get into some gameplay footage. I'm just gonna play one game with this team, and as you can see, I'm using the Juventus away kit. I actually really like this kit. I have it in real life as well, and it's a very nice kit. Ronaldo with the scoop turner, double tap past his keeper to make it 1-0. And the goal you're about to witness from my opponent was top class. I am not going to lie at all. Right here, I give away the ball sillily just because I'm not really used to the analog sticks. I was trying to do like a ball roll, and I just turned the other way because I wasn't used to how far they go back. But look at the scissor kick from Hamshik. And he's going to proceed to dab on me. So back on PlayStation, we get welcomed back with a dab. I'm not that mad, to be fair, at all, really, because it's just a celebration. You shouldn't really get that mad about it. And if you do, then you just get triggered really easily, and it's just going to be to your detriment. But straight from kickoff, Ronaldo is going to do some work. He gets tackled by Ander Herrera, and we managed to tackle him back with Raja Nainggolan. Messi into Suarez. Suarez with a bit of LTRT dribbling, and he's going to thread that through to Messi, and Messi's going to double tap finesse past the keeper to make it 2-1. And then finally we're going to seal off the game. El Shaarawy doing a bit of work on the wing, a nice little ball roll to Ronaldo. Ronaldo cut back. He's going to find that bottom left corner to make it 3-1, and that is how we're going to finish off the match there, guys. So, first game back on PlayStation, 3-1 victory in Seasons. I thought that was a pretty good way to come back into the PlayStation, but we're not really going to play on this account because don't really have access anymore to this account. But that is the club tour. I think we're going to have one more video for you guys on the PlayStation account, so that's going to be very interesting, coming up soon, hopefully. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this little video. If you did, don't forget to smash a thumbs up, drop a subscribe as always, and leave a comment down below telling me what your team is. And until next episode or video, guys, I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.